I have one of the best videos I have ever made for you guys. Today, I'm going to go over my levels to altcoin investing, what I do when I'm looking into an altcoin, and I'm going to give you examples of each level I'm investing into. You guys are going to stick around for this video. Let's go. I have 3 levels to altcoin investing. These levels are ones that I stick by that make my portfolio beautiful throughout the year, throughout the bull run, throughout the bear market. These are the projects and the way you want to invest into altcoins. This is how you make money right here. So pay attention. Before we get into the video, I do want to say a couple things. If you get anything out of this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for everything that you can see the crypto boys coming out, get a little notified. You know how it goes. We really do appreciate you guys liking that video for us. All right, let's get into it. The first level of altcoin investing is going to be called my near level. My near level projects, smaller, lower cap, they're the hype boys. They're up, they're coming, you know how it goes. These hype projects or these near level projects could fall into the mid level, which is our next level, or maybe even long-term overall, but they're not there yet. Their use case is developing. It could be absolutely massive. They are solving real world problems. They're just not finalized yet. They're not all the way there, but they are moving that way. How you're going to buy these coins in these near level projects is that you're putting in a good chunk of money right away, setting it in there, and you're hoping that it moonshots. You're hoping it's that home run pitch, your Barry Bonds, your Ken Griffey Jr. in the batter's box. You're waiting for your fastball down the middle, and that is when you pounce. Those are these projects. That's why you're getting into them. You're looking at something more than like a 30 or 40x, but you do realize that their market caps are so low, big volatility is going to happen. So don't invest into anything you can't afford to lose in these projects. I don't care how much you believe in them. You've still got to be smart and still got to protect yourself. Another great thing about these projects is a big player, someone who's got a ton of money, a big time whale, can walk in, throw a bunch of money on it and have that thing skyrocket overnight. One of my projects literally just did that, and one of my examples just did that today. It's up 64% on the night. Let's go. Okay, so you have got to realize that the markets can be manipulated and changed very quickly in these projects. But overall use case, you're looking for a price point. You're looking for something that is so attractive to you price-wise that you're willing to throw some money into it and just see what happens. You're not dollar cost averaging. You're not buying the dips. You're not doing anything. You're looking at one price. You're throwing your money in. You're happy with that price, and you're seeing what happens. You're waiting for the 20, 30, 40x, and you're waiting for however long you got to wait. If the money goes bye-bye, you're okay with it because you know the risk you're taking. Next up, it doesn't mean these projects are bad. It doesn't mean they can't go to the moon, because the two examples I'm going to give you, I think they are. I think they can become midterm projects. I think they can become on the long-term level. But for right now, where it sits, their market cap probably needs to be under that $50 million to $75 million mark. Somewhere under there, these projects can still pump very, very quickly. I would even like it under 25 million to hit the really big type of home runs, okay? The grand slams of sorts, you would say. Both of my projects have that capability. The two projects I'm going to give you today, these are going to be your home run fastball pitches. These are going to be that luxury vacation you always wanted, that crazy cool birthday party you wanted. You want to go to the club and get VIP suite, do it. You want the best tickets to a concert, do it. This is what you spend this money on when you make this money in these projects, all right? Number one is going to be Silo for me. Silo's use case is off of the charts. It's out of this world, right? Its potential to be a Zelle Pay, a WhatsApp, it's all that stuff is going to be huge. The problem is it's not there yet. It's got the potential to be there, but it's not there yet, and its price is so. You are getting so early on this project, it's insane. Think about getting Amazon in like the single digits. That's what I'm looking at Silo. I'm not comparing Silo to Amazon. I'm just saying price action wise, this could be a massive project. I'm not going to go into the details, but Silo is definitely one to look at. As always, not financial advice. Number two, and this is one I just recently got into finally with my own money, my USDT hit, is MTV. MTV's ability to possibly solve the trilemma, security, decentralization, scalability in the crypto space, is going to be massive. You can shard and you can change which way you want to go, get some little rhythm with it. You know how it goes. The MTV community, phenomenal. Having a community with this small of a cap project is insane. It's absolutely insane. So MTV's community reps, MTV's possibility of solving the trilemma, their ability to shard, their fast transactions, MTV can do it all. There's a couple questions I have about them, but right now MTV can be that next home run you hit. That's it for my near level projects. Let's get into my mid-level projects. My mid-level projects, I like to call them the bull market busters. Am I right? They're the bull market busters. They have insane use case. They've proven utility. They're going a long way already in the space. They're just further out than that near level projects, and they don't have as small as market caps. Your market cap for your mid-level, you're looking at something over 100 million. It could even be up to $1 billion, but you're definitely not looking at one whale coming in and completely changing the ecosystem and the price action of that price. Okay, it could happen, but it'd have to be a super big buy. You know where I'm getting at. These mid-level projects, how you're going to buy them is you're not going to DCA just quite yet. You could, but not just quite yet, and you're definitely not just throwing a massive bag and hoping for the best. You're going to buy the dips. You're going to nibble a little bit here on this dip, nibble on this dip, maybe start with a good sized bag, and then you're just going to nibble as you move on. Now, how do you sell the project? How do you make money in the project? In these mid-level altcoins, how you're making money is that you're going to buy throughout the bull run, and then you're going to sell the majority, if not all of it, at the end of that bull run. And then you know what you're going to do. You're going to pay your taxes, do your thing, do it with your accountant. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to roll all that money back in, because the next bull run, these mid-levels are one bull run away from being massive, from being projects that are going to make you multi-millions of dollars. That is what you think about when you think of the mid-level investing altcoins. Another great aspect of these is that they are a little bit more readily available to buy than your near level. Your near level projects are harder to get. You've got to go through different exchanges, different things to get them bought. The mid-level, they're not listed everywhere. They're not all over the place yet, just not yet, but they're getting close to that kind of mass adoption in just a crypto world, all right? So they are a little bit more difficult to get, but they're not super easy to get just quite yet. The potential for these coins is somewhere between 10 and 30x. You're not looking for the home run 100x, even though obviously a 10x would be a great home run. But in the crypto space, when you think of home run, you think of 100x. Let's just be honest. Am I right? But what we're looking at is 10 to 30x. You're looking at buying the dips. You're looking at your money working for you. These are your 4-year plan. These are going to be like kind of that baby that you keep close, but it's not going to be like your number one long-term level plan just quite yet. It's not going to be your coin that you're saving for retirement just yet. It could turn into that. Absolutely. One of my examples in this mid-level is going to be that for me eventually, but it's not right now. The last example I have is if crypto goes dead, barren wasteland, no one's here anymore. Everybody, the FOMO is as high as it can be, kind of like it feels like it right now, whatever. But it's barren. No one's there. And the soil's just kind of all over. There's smoke. There's volcano. It doesn't look good. It looks like a barren wasteland. And then you see a little flower. And when you see that flower, you see a hand stick up out of the dirt, right? That hand are these mid-level projects. That mid-level project claws its way to the top after however many years it's been buried, and it finds oxygen. It finds its way to keep moving forward. That is your mid-level projects. The examples I have for you, the two that I'm invested in, number one is Harmony One. Harmony One's use case is off the charts. Their team behind them, unbelievable. The community, Stephen Say, is phenomenal. The dude knows what he's talking about. They don't play around. They've got great use cases for our sharding capabilities, and their bridging ecosystems. Harmony One can do damage, and they are so low right now, sitting at about 18, 19, 20 cents. Like, come on. I picked these guys up at 7 cents. I have no reservations at buying them for anything under 20 cents. I think that's a great buy. Next up, number two. This one could be a little bit controversial, but in my opinion, VeChain. VeChain has gotten beat down. They're that boxer in the ring that just got knocked out. They went 12 rounds with Joe Frazier and they didn't make it. You know, they're one hit right now with Mike Tyson, am I right? But they will find the way to get off the canvas. They will keep moving forward. VeChain's use case and its ability to keep running with the big dogs is going to be huge. Yeah, if you've been around for the last 3 years, if you've lived any life in the last 3 years at all, you know that our supply chain management problems are redonkulous. They are huge. And VeChain is going to solve all that. I'm not going to get into all the great things about VeChain. Just understand they're my mid-level project for right now, and I think they will run. In 4 years, VeChain is not going to be anything you even realize what it is, especially with the partnerships it has. Those are my mid-level projects, and those are my mid-level investing into altcoins. That's how I look at my mid-levels. Next, let's get into the long level. My longs, these are the big dogs, am I right? These are the big dogs in the ring. These are, your cleanup batter. These are the lion in the animal kingdom. This is the driver of the car. Your longs are your most important plays. They have about 75 to 80% of your money in your long plays. It is hard to get to this level. It is hard to keep moving forward through the FUD. It takes years and years and years to build the utility to even get to this level. Of the 1,700 coins on the market right now, 95% of them will not reach a long level. It's going to be impossible. It's not going to happen. You're at like the top 10 in coin market cap, maybe top 15 in coin market cap. Mid-level, you're probably somewhere between 70 and 20, somewhere in that range. And obviously near, you're even lower than that. These are the big dogs in the fight, like I said. These are the ones that you have got to DCA in all day, dollar cost average. You don't care what the price is. You just want more of it. Does that make any sense to you? You don't care. Let me say it again. You don't care what the price is. You just want more of it. You don't care what you're buying. You just want to buy more because you're collecting the asset. You want more of the asset. That is the long level, because in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, when you open up your bank account and it looks all rusty, there's going to be a whole bunch of stacks of cash sitting there for you from your long level investment. DCA all day into these. Another good example of these, if we go back to that barren wasteland example and there's nothing there, everything's broken, the mid-level kind of sticks their hand through whatever you can see them. You know what the longs are doing? They're in a bunker. They're in a bunker 150 feet underground with air conditioning and heat, and they're just chilling. And they got food and water for the next few years. They know they're good to go. They take the elevator ride back up when the storm is past, and they are there, bright, shiny, showered, washed up, ready to roll. That is your long level plays. These are the highest cap ones. So yeah, you're probably not going to see them double, triple overnight. You're not going to see anything too crazy with them price actions, but you're going to see this. You're going to see zooming out. You're going to see a steady growth at all times, and your money is going to earn you money like you've never seen before. Finally, let's get into my two examples and the ones I personally own for my long level investments. My first long level altcoin investment is going to be Ethereum. Now, I understand the gas fees suck. I understand Ethereum 2.0 is somewhere out in space. We can't even find it right now. We get it. It's coming. But Ethereum's use case is not going anywhere. What it's done with NFTs, what it's doing in the crypto space as far as having other projects build on top of it, where it's going to go in the long term is going to be unbelievable. Not having some Ethereum in your bag is, in my opinion, just not a good decision if you're in the crypto space. It is so versatile. Ethereum is something you need to have. Number two, my baby. The most important coin, I think, and project out there eventually over time is going to be Cardano. ADA. ADA's use case is off the charts. They've got the number one, in my opinion, the best founder in crypto, Charles Hoskinson. He doesn't play around. He doesn't care about price. He only cares about use case. He only cares about helping people. He only cares about blazing a trail in the crypto space. That is who you want to follow. Number two, why I love Cardano, their community. MTV's got a great community. Ethereum's got a great community. Don't get me wrong, but their community is phenomenal. In these long level projects, they have to have super, super high communities. Otherwise, they cannot even be in here. So if your community isn't at a certain level, then you can't even make this level. These two are huge. Cardano, I think, being number one. They have an outstanding community, people who love them, who will always be with them, who will always help this project grow. Also, Cardano is moving ecosystem to ecosystem. They're moving across the world. They're banking the unbanked. What more could you want from them? Cardano is going to be around forever, and they still have more room to run, I think, than any project out there. They could 20, 30x from where they are from right now, and it really would not surprise me. Their market cap can go that high. So those are my near, mid, and long level projects into the crypto altcoin space. I understand that not everybody has all the money in the world to kind of place into 6 different projects or wherever, but if you're thinking about it, just pick one. What's What's going to be your near level? What's going to be your home run pitch? Am I right? Number 2, your mid level. What's going to be something that can turn into a little bit of home run, but it's most likely going to be that long-term play. You're buying the dips, you're nibbling at it as the year goes on, and finally you've got to have your kind of your stable coin, your big dog in the fight. What it's going to be the one when your portfolio goes to nothing, that asset keeps carrying it along. What do you have in your portfolio? I need you to look right now. It is so important. I can't tell you guys how happy Joe and I have been with the channel, with the community we've been growing over here at the Crypto Boys. And again, please please subscribe, share it with your friends. Be that annoying one that you know where your crypto and your investments are going. As always, guys, we really do appreciate you being with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube.